Alright, today we are in the Cybertruck full self-driving 13.2.9. And we gotta make an unprotected left turn coming up soon. And today I'm gonna talk about Elon Musk and his betrayal of Donald Trump. Is it as simple as it seems? Could it be that this was his plan all along? I am starting to think that it might be a plan all along, and it could be involving two people, both Elon and Donald, but it might be just Elon by himself. Okay, what he said so far is he's gonna drop the big bomb. So he went all out on Trump, and he said in another post that tariffs would cause a recession later on in the year, and that probably upset Trump a lot. However, it does one other thing. It distances Elon from China. And why I think this is the main goal of this big divorce. Being anti-tariffs is truly distancing yourself. Wow, there's a car right there. Come on. What was that? Okay, well, the car went to the other lane. I guess we did have enough distance. Anyhow, going back to this. So Elon is distancing himself for a few reasons. Okay, so China and Elon Musk, if you're not aware of the relationship there, Elon Musk is essentially a pioneer. Now, you may not see him as the Henry Ford or Thomas Edison in America, because we just, familiarity breeds contempt. But he's kind of a big deal in China. And the reason why is because if it weren't for him, there would be no electric car market in China, no solar market in China, and no robot market in China. And I'll say that China is now going to dominate all those fields. They are truly going to dominate those fields. And it's because of Elon Musk. He brought that tech to them, and they saw the brilliance of the tech, and they tried to copy him. Yes, they tried to copy him, but they don't do it quite as well, and they're still learning from him. He's still useful. So yeah, Elon Musk is a pioneer in China. So what happens if your pioneer in China has a huge conflict of interest with you, in that he may be perceived as the arm of Donald Trump? I gotta pick up some boxes. I'll be right back. Alright, so like I was saying, he is a pioneer in China. Because of him, there's a lot of copycats. He has stated in video that he really loves the Chinese people. Like, he really, really loves them. And he doesn't want to be adversarial. And Trump is ready to be adversarial with the Chinese. And if Elon and Trump, if they're best friends, then he's going to be adversarial by extension. And Trump is going to, I've read reports that Trump is he's open to going to China to talk with Xi in person. And the issue with that is that when you're going there, you typically only go there when there's already been a negotiation that's finalized and you're ready to sign. And then you do that to meet face to face. But I've read that Trump wants to negotiate straight with the man over there. And it's probably going to turn out to be like a disaster like Zelensky. But, Trump's willing to put himself out there like that. So it's whatever. So if Elon were an extension of Trump, what could happen is that he could be a casualty. So China, they're not a Western country. They don't play by the same rules. And let's just say the worst case scenario happens and Tesla is threatened with tariffs. Okay, well that would be one bad scenario. That Tesla, even though they have a Giga Shanghai, they get hit with tariffs or get hit with legal action or legal fees, and guess what? They won't have the court systems like in Western countries to defend themselves because it's an American company. You can't fight their game on their turf their way. I mean, it doesn't work like the Western way. And in the worst case scenario, what if there's a hostile takeover of Tesla, and the government just takes over Tesla in Giga Shanghai? Well, then, that Tesla in China, they sell twice as much vehicles in all of Europe. China is a huge market. Tesla can't just lose it. And at the same time, the Chinese, they have to protect themselves too. What if Elon has nefarious thoughts or can be a security issue with Optimus? Their AI is in their country. Their cars are recording everything their citizens are doing, and at some point it's going to have like a good amount of data. It might already do on the Chinese citizens. So because of that, Elon really has to distance himself, and what better way to distance himself from Donald Trump than to have a huge public spat like this? Yeah. So that's just my theory. It could be wild, it could be incorrect. But I think that's what's going on here. I know that Elon doesn't like the bill. He's never liked the bill, and he's never liked that the EV mandates are gone. But he's always accepted it. I say that the EV mandates, he's known about it for a long time, and he's just whatever, accepted it begrudgingly, and just move on. Making this big spat, and in all likelihood, he already knows that he has nothing on Trump, really. But he's just doing it to embarrass the guy and doing it to appear like he has something on him. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't think he has anything on Trump. And he's making a lot of valid arguments, and at the same time, I think he's already, in the back of his mind, he accepted that, and he knew a lot of that stuff going on. I mean, the CBO numbers, the projections, they're all projections, right? It's hard to say that there's gonna be a slim bill in America. I mean, with these parties, they get all this money and they fulfill their constituents what they want, and because they do that, they get elected. It's the system in itself that requests a lot of funding. So you could say that the system's probably broke rather than these two people. And to fix the system, it's no easy task. So Elon is actually protecting his business, and it's just my thoughts on it. I mean, it's not just protecting his business. He's protecting his IP over there, and he's protecting business of multiple countries, because Giga Shanghai, the factory over there, just isn't just for China. It ships to other places as well. So because of that, when it becomes at risk, then it becomes at risk for multiple countries. He could lose business in multiple countries, not just one, and that one happens to be a gigantic market, the second largest market there is outside of the United States. And it's a tough market to win. Like legacy automakers, they're hardly even in those markets anymore. They're hardly in there because China has done well making their own products at highly competitive prices and highly competitive features. Because of that, they've done well. You'll still get the Tesla if you're in the market for like a Mercedes or a BMW or a mid-sized luxury vehicle, then Tesla is going to dominate that sector. And that's what they've been doing. They don't want to risk that. They've spent so much time building it that they can't manage to lose it. So they have to have the appearance that they're not an arm, or Elon's not an arm of Donald Trump. Because if he's an arm and these countries become adversarial, then you can make an argument that the entire Tesla company is an adversarial company to China, and they have a Giga Shanghai in China. So there's a lot of business that goes between America and China and within China itself, and that's through the car company. And in the future it might be the robotics company, and that's going to be a significant factor. Okay, even though there's no let's say there's no tariffs involved because it's a native, everything's built inside of the country, but that can change because, like I said, China plays by China rules, and that's just how it is. I mean, you're not going to change that, and what are you going to do? I mean, the thing is that the profit that might be going back and forth from from China to America, I mean, if China decides to stop that flow, then what? Or, the revenues, if they decide to stop that, then what? It's a different set of rules. And it could bring very large tensions, right? Well, anyhow, that's what I have on the subject, and we're almost at Costco. Tesla behind me gets blocked by me because of full self-driving. So we just got a little bit further to go. I hope it's not... Oh shoot, it is already... Yeah, it's gonna close soon. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there quickly and get it done, because I'm gonna only have like 15 minutes left. And let me see this list. Okay, where am I getting? Right hand turn. And this map isn't very accurate. It shows that I'm off of the map. Alright. So I'm gonna hit the accelerator because I gotta get there soon. Okay, it's shifting me to this lane. And just one more lane and I'm good to go. What do I need to get? Okay, I need to get some chips. Oh man. It's trying to direct me up further, so I have to stop. I see. It's directing me all the way up there, and that's not what I want to do. I want to get over here, and then after that, yeah, I'd love a car wash too. So eventually I'll get to the car wash, but for now, turn in and then turn on full self driving. Pressure to go to the right location, and continue on. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is purposeful? Well, I mean, it's Elon is angry, so it is what it is, but do you think there's a bigger reason between the spat between the two? In my opinion, this seems like a very likely scenario. I don't think Elon would trip over whatever's there. I mean, I could get into the other factors, but like the bill itself, I'm not really sure what Elon's trying to cut there. I mean, how are you gonna? You can't really cut the deficit. It is what it is. I mean, the interest payments, they're huge, right? The interest payments are huge, and you can't really cut it. And guess what else is big? Social Security is huge. You can't cut it either. So what can you do, right? And here I go, parking at this spot. And I wish it parked faster. This is too much thinking. Too much thinking. Too much thinking. There's a person trying to get by. Too much thinking. Oh man, they closed. Oh man, this is not good. This Costco, I swear to God. I am out of here. I'm just gonna go get the car washed then. This Costco is closed already. Oh, they don't close all this. They don't open till all the same time. Yeah, that is so sad. Alright. Anyhow, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.